Hello once again. Another day of progress on the Ironman account. A little update from where we were on Saturday. We have done a little bit of range training. We did that at Blue Dragons in Tavali Dungeon. We used that to get our prayer level up a little bit, using the Blue Dragons there, using the Dragon Bones and the Ectofunctus to get that 400% XP boost on those Dragon Bones, which has helped us get to our first Protect spell in our prayers. What else have we done? We've done quite a bit of grinding on the crafting XP as well. The reason I was doing that is because we had a clue scroll which required Ruby Amulet. And I spent, what was it, about 40 minutes trying to get a Ruby Amulet from the chests in the Ham basement. Could not get one. So I decided just to spend the time. I had like 100 odd giant seaweed in the bank. So I decided to actually just grind out the levels. I'll need the crafting levels at some point anyway, so why not just get the levels there and then? So I ground out the levels to get the Ruby Amulets and just made one because I had a Ruby in the bank and everything as well. I thought that would be a quick way of doing that. Did a little bit of Slayer, got my Slayer level up to level 35. Did a bit of farming as well, bit of fishing, bit of cooking, and a bit of herblore as well. The herblore, because from the thieving we managed to get those fruit tops, so we made a couple of botanical pies, managed to boost up to the Raynar levels, so we can actually make our prayer pots now, which is a good place to be in. We do have to boost to that level, which is a bit of an issue, but at least we have a way of getting prayer pots now, which is good. As for what the aim is tonight, I think what we're going to be doing is going to be having a look at doing Elemental Workshop 2. Also going to have a look at probably be doing the bar crawl, Alfred's bar crawl to unlock the Barbarian section. We picked up Scorpion Catcher earlier, and you need the bar crawl to be able to get into the agility section of the Barbarian outpost at Barbarian Assault. So we'll need to complete the bar crawl before we can finish Scorpion Catcher. If we do that, then we might move on to doing things like Queen of the Thieves on Kurend. Yeah, and just see where we go from there. That's the initial plan anyway. And yeah, just take the rest of the night as it comes and see where we end up to. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's starting to come along a little bit now. Got total level up to level 1000 now, so yeah, starting to make some gains, which is good to see. If you find a slip of paper that has been used as a bookmark, you put it in the pack to study later. get some marines out, we can do a teleport straight to... What else do we need for this quest? Pickaxe, hammer. Eight coal. And the battered key from the first part. Teleport straight there. I think we'll need some combat equipment as well, actually, before I go running in there. We'll need a couple of the earth elementals to get the special ore, which aren't too difficult to kill. Yeah, so the goal of the account is basically just progress, essentially. Gonna end up doing bossing and stuff like that once I've got the stats. It's my third account, I'd say, but it's the first time playing an Ironman, so essentially I've got on my main accounts. I kind of got to that stage where I was buying gear rather than actually getting the gear, which felt a bit like cheating. And I've always looked at an Ironman account and thought, I want to give it a try. So yeah, it's literally just progress on an Ironman account, get to a stage where I can do some bossing, probably do some bossing, yeah, and take it from there really. Do whatever takes my fancy. But first stages is going to be focusing on getting Rest Cape and all that sort of stuff out of the way, and then see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I've got the quest cape on my main and stuff like that, but as I was saying, it felt like I was kind of cheating because I got to the stage where I had a couple of 100 mil on the main account, and I ended up like buying like Dragon Hunter Lance and Dragon Hunter Crossbow and stuff like that, and it felt like and it just felt like it lost that sense of achievement when you're getting the gear the wrong way. So it definitely feels like it's the better way of playing the account, playing on an Ironman. Oh, misclicking already. That interface really confused me then. I've done this quest like 3 times now and I've forgotten how to actually attach the pipes. So that one's empty. I find this quest so tedious. I don't need to wait. Double click. My dinner's just arrived, so I'm gonna mute up and hide my camera so you guys don't have to watch me eat as well. Next quest completes a 7.5k Smithing XP, 7.5k Crafting XP, and the unlocking of mind equipment. Level 42 Smithing, we can make steel kite shields, 51 Crafting, means we can make snakeskin chaps, which we won't be doing. Got the green d'hide ones already, so we don't need that. I think our next goal, what we're going to do is have a look at the bar crawl mini quest, so that unlocks the. It's a bit of a prerequisite for a lot of other quests, so we can do like things like Scorpion Catcher that we picked up earlier and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go up to Barber Salt and pick that mini quest up now. Yes, I am a barbarian. Let me in. Now we need to go on a world tour of all the local pubs. first one off the list. Where should we go next? Get some teleport rooms out of the bank as well. Totally forgot that because I drained my magic from doing the mind helmet. I won't be able to use all the teleports that I've unlocked. Good. So I'm waiting for my stats to reset. Regen. I can use the tree up at the Grand Exchange to get to Tree Gnome Stronghold. Oh, I do that. I should get the other one in Varrock because there's two. There's one at the northeast. Said, that one, same one that you use for the Heroes Quest. There we go. So, sorry, it's all done now, so I can unhide my cam. Let's have a look at the list. Let's see how we're getting on. So, music point we can do here. We can then get the ship over to Port Sarim. Then teleport Valor or run up, depending on how lazy I'm feeling. Which then just leaves Sears Village, which we can port straight to. And Yanil. Yanil's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass because we don't have the level for that, for the teleport. So we might have to use the... We can't use the minigame teleport for Nightmare Zone either because we've got that on cooldown. We might just have to do the Bardy Cloak teleport maybe, and then run down from there. That was lovely. Oh, I feel like I've ate too much though. Search away, buddy. I'm doing Alfred's Grimhands bar crawl. Look a bit skinny for that, do I? One Black Skull Ale coming up. Give you skinny for that. Might actually just buy a Wizard Wine Bomb while I'm here, just to get those magic levels boosted back up a little bit. I don't know if I'm doing anything with magic in the near future, but might as well while I'm here. It's only like 3 coins or something. It's better. I've forgotten already where I'm going to need to go. Yanil and Sis Village. Cool. Just 2 more places to go, and that's us done the mini quest. just in time for the mini game teleport to come back off, so that we can go straight back up to Barb Village. Not Barb Village, the Barb Assault. To hand in as well. To Scorpion Catcher. With a Bane Ale. That sounds delicious. I'm wondering if that fairy ring will actually be quicker than running the whole way. Let's give it a shot. I don't think I've ever used that fairy ring before in my life. While I'm here, I think I need a couple of Greenland's ales as well. Oh, I need it for something, but I cannot remember what. Might just buy a couple of them. So, I think they're the ones that boost your Herblore? Possibly. Yeah, give +1 to Herblore level, so it'll come in handy to have around anyway. Right, so that is a full card. 2 drunk to read it. Yep, good sign. Let's get back to Barb Assault. Hand that in. Before we do, get our Scorpion Cage. Yeah, let's smash the files. Can always buy filled up ones, so I don't need empty files. Filling your own files is just wasted XP. Is it down here? If I remember rightly, we got a Scorpion. Or am I making that up? I'm sure it's down there. I messed this up. Am I meant to talk to someone first? Yeah, okay. Need to find out where they're located first, obviously. My bad. Ah, cool. Cheers. I've probably been chatting to myself for the past hour or so. No, I don't have anyone added on this account. Cheers. I've probably been chatting to myself for the past hour or so. I'm hearing myself twice now. No, I don't have anyone added on this account. Cheers. Sorry, that getting feedback there. Yeah, I don't have anyone on this account added, so I don't know if you're familiar with like the Warhammer universe or anything like that. I got the name from there, so I don't know if that's where you get it from, where the familiarities from. Let's get some arrow shafts going. Yeah, not too many visitors at the moment. So we need to fill this up first. Yeah. Come on, spawn. Right. Just my luck, that is. Let's try it one at a time. This is just not going to happen, is it? Come on. There we go. Have a go. Come on. Yeah, it takes 3 hours. Perfect. Yeah, I'm making jumpy. I think I need to open up the quest because it seems like the quest helper's not staying in line with it. It's right at the top, isn't it? Always good when you know the alphabet. Actually pick that tomato up. We'll eat that and eat the cabbage. And free up some inventory space as well. Go back, see if it updates when I show it to him again. I can't remember exactly what I'm meant to be. What else I'm meant to be picking up? Maybe an onion or something. I'm just going to open it up on the wiki. Right, what do we need? Onion Dougal leaves, that's what I'm missing. Both southwest. Over by the glider. Stick this back on as well, save some more space. I think that's everything now. Oh, I'm missing a potato still. Fucking hell. Let's double check everything. Onion, yep, got. Dougal leaves, got. Equa leaves, got. Tomato, got. Potato, got. Cabbage, got. Right, that is everything. Let's cook this bad boy up. Nice. Another quest complete for tonight, so that's another 2 quest points, 262 flexion XP, 1400 cooking, and 735 range. That also unlocks our achievement diary progress. Shove this stuff in the tank. Alright, so I think I'm going to do Queen of Thieves next, because then that unlocks the achievement diary for Current. For that we need 1 stew, which I think we can buy from Sears Village. Stick our Graceful back on so get a run and regen a little bit faster. What you have? Stew is much lit. I actually get a couple of these. Gonna come in handy when we do a recipe for disaster and stuff like that as well. It's going to be our fastest way getting to Port's room. Let's just use some of our. We'll use one of my pest control teleports that we got in one of our clue scrolls. Thomas Lowry. Hello. Greetings, what can I do for you? I am looking for a quest. But there's something I could use help with. I'm here on behalf of the Current Council to investigate some unusual happenings in Port Piscarilius. What are you investigating? Port Piscarilius is home to various gangs. They're a nuisance, but up until now we've not had much trouble in dealing with them. So what's the problem? A new gang calling themselves the Saviors of Kurend has recently formed. That's not surprising, gangs come and go all the time, but this one is different. How so? Saviors of Kurend have been absorbing many of the other gangs. Within a few weeks, they've already become the largest gang in Kurend. We'll join them each day. The talk amongst the people is that it's all down to their leader, a mysterious figure known as the Queen of Thieves. Nice name. Why doesn't the ruler of Port Piscarilius do something about this? Joanna Piscarilius is the ruler of Port Piscarilius, but she spends most of her time gallivanting around on her boats of hers rather than looking after her home. Fair enough. So what do you need from me? Well, my original plan was to infiltrate the gang to get close to the Queen and capture her. However, I've been unable to make any progress. Apparently, I don't look the part. Yeah, not sure what that's all about. You clearly fit right in here. Quite right. They're quite insistent though. Someone else will need to give it a go. You look like you might be just the type they're after. What are you trying to say? You look pretty poor. You're not wrong. Anyway, if you're up for the task, you'll need to infiltrate the Saviors of Kuren, find the Queen Fears, apprehend her, and bring her to me. So, do you think you could do it? Absolutely. Excellent. The Saviors of Kuren must have their headquarters somewhere nearby. You should ask around town and see if anyone knows where they are. Good luck. Hey there, I'm looking for the Saviors of Kuren. Do you know where I can find them? Your voice down. No idea. Might be listening. Oh, sorry, do you know where I can find them? No, I don't. I keep my distance from that lot. However, the word is on the street is that Robert O'Reilly has been working with them. So perhaps you could find where he lives. He lives in the middle of town. Great, thanks for your help. Robert O'Reilly. Hello, I'm looking for the Saviors of Kuren and I was hoping you could help me. Yeah, I can help you, but not for free. What's your price? It's been too long since I've eaten some proper good food. All we get around here is fish. Bring me a nice stew and I'll help you out. Just so happens I've got some stew right here. Well, that's suspiciously convenient. I know, right? What are the chances? Well, we'll hand it over then. Okie dokie. The Saviors of Kuren make their home in a place called the Warrens. You'll find it in the sewers beneath us. Thanks for your help, I'll be on my way. Hello, I'm looking for the Saviors of Kuren. Do you know where I can find them? Right here is where you'll find them. What business do you have with the Saviors? I was hoping I could join the gang. Join the gang? Do you think this is a game? We don't just let anyone in our gang. If you want in, you'll need to prove your worth. How can I do that? Since our formation, many of the other gangs in Kuren have joined our cause. However, some still choose to resist. Our largest rivals are the Vipers, and our leader... The Queen of Thieves? Let me finish. Our leader has had enough with the Vipers, and wants to make an example of them. We need to send a message to the Vipers to let them know their days are done. We'd like you to kill Conrad King, one of their senior members. The man has been on a thorn in our side for too long. Besides, his murderous ways make us look like paragons of virtue in comparison. You want me to kill someone? Yes. As in, kill them, kill them? Yes. Like, kill them dead? Yes. Is this going to be a problem? Nope, sounds good to me. Good. You'll find Conrad King south of Piscarilius, Fudo. News travels fast round here, so we'll know when the deed is done. Great. Be back soon. Brutally murder. If you're gonna murder someone, you gotta brutally murder them. Otherwise, what's the point? You monster. How will I sleep at night? Word on the street is that Conrad King has met his might maker. Queen is impressed. You should head on in and speak to her. So you're the one. Old Conrad King. Not bad, but do you like... You don't look like much to me. You'd be surprised? No, I wouldn't. I've seen hundreds of fools like you. You're all the same. I doubt you'll be sticking around here for too very long. Neither will you. And neither will you. On behalf of Conrad Current Council, I'm bringing you in. Oh wow. You truly are a complete and utter idiot. Allow me to enlighten you. While you have been told the saviors of Kurend are evil, the truth is quite opposite. Before we came along, Kurend was filled with violent gangs, cared little for their victims. I guess you're different. Shut up and let me speak. Yes, the saviors of Kurend are thieves. The saviors of Kurend are murderers. However, we do not randomly pick our targets. Everything we do has a purpose. Which is... The name isn't a joke. We're here to save Kurend. To save it from the corruption that has tainted this once great kingdom. We do that by taking those who would lord themselves over our people. We remove their power and give it back to those who keep this kingdom alive. Yet you call yourself queen. Bit ironic, don't you think? The irony isn't lost on me. In truth, I didn't want to lead at all. But it fell to me because I'm the best at it. Being born at Piscarilius means that you have to be... Hang on. You're part of the Piscarilius family. I am the Piscarilius family. Of course, Lady Shauna Piscarilius couldn't, well, take charge of a gang, so I took on a different name. One that the rich and degenerate are already starting to fear. Okay, you got my attention. How do I know you're telling me the truth? You are clearly fairly new to Kurend, so you might not be fully aware of our current leadership situation. After the last king died, rulership should have passed on to his daughter. However, she was declared mad. It was the king's closest advisor that made this declaration. He took over and became the Kurend Council. They've ruled over the kingdom ever since. Now the councillors are supposedly voted for by the people. However, the seats have been held by the same 4 people since its start. Pretty suspicious, don't you think? That does sound odd. Exactly. The council is clearly corrupt, and we intend to bring that to light. Councillor Hughes is our first target. We have reason to believe that she may be in league with the disciples of Yama. Disciples of Yama? Cult of Zamorakians who supposedly serve a demon called Yama. They've been a problem for a while, but they haven't been deemed dangerous enough to be properly dealt with. Councillor Hughes' influence, no doubt. Anyway, go to her home, find proof of her corruption. If you find it, you will know I'm telling the truth. If you don't, well, don't pretend you care about breaking and entering anyway. Fine, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If you're wrong, I'm going straight back here to apprehend you. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Councillor Hughes' home is on the northern side of Kingstown. Even a fool like you should be able to find it. Don't worry, she's never in. Once you have the evidence, give it to that Lowry fella. Provided he's not as useless as you, he'll make sure it's dealt with. Now get lost. Ah, mate. Yeah, so we need to go find some evidence. To pick the lock. Child of Yama, I've left the items you requested at the usual drop-off, courtesy of the Guren Treasury. It goes without saying, but I trust you will make our master aware of who is funding its return. Guard, Sophia Hughes. What have you got for me? Good day. Ooh, double clicking something. Even worth keeping this for the high alch. Once again, 210 gold, probably not. Leave that. Hello. Greetings. What can I do for you? How goes things? Haven't had any luck finding the Queen of Thieves. However, I have come across this letter which you might find interesting. Almost takes the letters? Blimey, forget the Queen of Thieves. If this letter is to be believed, Councillor Hughes is working with those vile disciples of Yama. I must report this to the council immediately. Great. So can I have a reward? You've done great service to the people of Korand. As I'm sure you know, there's no greater reward than a satisfaction of a job well done. Oh. I'll be on your way. I have a lot of work to do. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. I hear Hughes has been arrested. Perhaps you're not totally useless after all. You know, you're really not a nice person. Oh, give me a break. You think I care what you think? Anyway, I guess this is part where you expect a reward. Oh, wouldn't complain. Fine. As much as I hate to admit it, you've done alright. The arrest of Councillor Hughes can only mean good things for Korend and her people. This is only the beginning though. There's much work still to be done. It may well fall on your help again. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Now take these and go. Nice. Quest complete. 1,000 quest points? No, 1 quest point. 2,000 coins, 2,000 FIFA XP, a favour certificate, and a memoir page. Aye, I'm leaving. It's level 52 thieving. Average chest from Dodger Gashkan. Oh, no. Do you want to read that? 10% favor. Just trying to a little bit of a thinker for what we're going to do next. See what quests we've actually got the requirements to do. Thinking of doing this one, which is Mountain Daughter. I think we've got everything for this. Rope pickaxe, X planks, gloves. Should have all that in the bank. Let's give it a go. ferry ring right outside, so we should just be able to monastery teleport, get the stuff out of the bank, and then ferry ring right up there. Lead running route. It's the one with the candle, so I'll probably need a little bit of food as well to be able to do this one. Right, what do we need? Blank. Here, carks. Some rope. Where did I put my rope? There we go, first page. It says any gloves. Got my graceful one, but let's take another pair just in case they don't work for any reason. Then that means strength bonus as well. With my gear. Won't need dragonfly protection, so let's get square as well. Gonna get. I've got a fire battle staff in bank, so I'm just going to get that out instead. Runes. What else do we want to do? Just fill the rest up with food. That will do us. Oh, before I do that, actually, put the Fisher flute into my memoirs page. I don't need that. Give us some as well. JR probably want to tear down home. I probably should have got my prayer back as well. King of hindsight. Chieftain. Greetings, Outlander. I'm Hamal. I am the chieftain of this tribe. My name is Riltor, Honorable Chieftain. Ah, an Outlander with manners. Still tell me what you want from us. Why is everyone so hostile to me? We are a solitary group, Outlander, and have little experience or interest in outside contact. It is also our custom not to talk to Outlanders without my sanction, and I see no reason to sanction it for you. What are you lot all doing up here in the mountains? We left Relica because we wanted to live closer to nature. We feel that the people of Relica have grown complacent, rely too much on their tools rather than their skill. While they share our view on the sanctity, the runestones, they will employ and actively use magic. This here is an affront to the gods. And you haven't even seen what he did to his house. What? Anyway, we do not recognize the Council of Relica. Want nothing more to do with them. We live on the rock, stone, pure and hard. We move on to another part of the mountain slope. Rough land cannot sustain us anymore. That said, carried at this location for too long. Should be moving on. So why are you still here? For one thing, this side of the mountain is mostly free. Menace of the trolls, the delvings of the deformed dwarves. And? Well, you'll see. My daughter has gone missing. Been looking for her and cannot go on without her. A damsel in distress. I will search for her. Haha. You have spirit Realtor. Do not employ outlanders. Don't need to employ me. Just let me look for her. That seems acceptable to me. Very well. I will allow you to look for her. I will instruct my people to let roam about the area freely and give limited consent to them to talk to you. Great. Back with her soon. Just wait here. Oh, I'll be waiting alright. Helps if you open the tent before you try and leave it. Probably should have read the quest helper there. You get some mud as well. Doi. Not click the plank. Ah, fucked up. You can clearly hear the voice coming from the water now. Iltor. Yes, hello? Listen to me. Iltor, listen to what I will say. Hello? Who are you? And what for that matter? I'm all around you. And the soft singing in the wind, faint rippling of the water. I'm the stone, the rocks around you. Oh, I suppose that answered both questions then? I am the voice of Aslef, daughter of Hamal, son of Wolfgard. Wait, you're Aslef? I thought I was looking for you. Where are you hiding? Aslef is no longer in your world. She dwells in the halls of her ancestors now. But I thought you said you were Aslef. I am the voice of her, an echo of the past reflected on the water, a tiny part of her spirit. So what exactly do you want from me? I am greatly concerned for the people who were once my tribesmen. You must help me, Rithor, for their current course will lead them to their doom. I don't think they like the idea of me helping them. Listen to me. Judge then. Think yourself capable or not? My people have, as is their way, isolated themselves from the rest of the world. There is no one from them to turn to in times of need. Our tribesmen are the children of Fremnik of Relica. The parting was a bitter affair, and the two groups never forgave each other. I ask you, Rotor, to help bring these two people closer together again. That sounds like something I can do. There is another thing that I ask of you. Yes, my father has not moved the camp for too long. There is very little food now for my people. I must find a new supply for food for them, or I fear the worst. I'll get right on it. So, let's see. Peace with Relica and a new supply of food. You. May God bless you on your journey. Okay. In the tent. I have found your daughter. Where is she? The Outlander. Well, she's dead. Don't play games with me. Gave you leave to walk about our camp, not to trick us. About the people of Relica? Why did you hate them so much? We don't hate them, Outlander. Do not approve of their ways, either. Don't you basically believe in the same things? It is true, our beliefs are not all that different. But we have different way of applying them. Stricter way. So you never considered, say, making peace with them? We are not at war with them, Outlander. Try to ignore each other. I must admit that I have in fact sent out a representative to Relica. Talk about improving relations and perhaps setting up a basic trade route. My daughter was always asking me to do that. Now that she's not here right now, I thought perhaps it was the right thing to do. Great, well, that was easy. Fortunately, we have not heard from Svidi, our representative, for a few days. I would not be surprised if those ignorant Relica were holding him captive. Shall I go look for him as well then? Do as you wish, Outlander. How goes the goat herding? It goes, Outlander. Times are hard at the moment. We've been here for too long, and there's not much food left. Our place Or places where I can take my goats. I'm trying to find a new supply for food for you people. Any ideas where I can start? If only it were that easy. That being said, yeah, I've heard of a certain kind of fruit that will grow even here in the mountains. What's the name of the fruit? It's called the white pearl, named after its white appearance. Any ideas where I can find some? I don't know. I believe it grows mainly in the mountains, and it can grow in even the most difficult circumstances. We cannot move them until we find the chieftain's daughter. And we do not generally move far inland, but perhaps you can search for it. I'll see what I can find. Sviddy. There he is. Are you by any chance Sviddy? Sent by Hamal Saltbrunt and the Council of Relica. Maybe. Who is asking? You're an outlander, aren't you? Yes, but Hammer asked me to rescue you from a Relica prison. What are you doing here? I haven't actually been to Relica yet. Why can't you find the way? I'm not actually sure if I should go in there, you see. Why not? I've always been told that the people of Relica are ignorant. Almost as bad as other outlanders. I think they might kill me if I go there. Nonsense. I'm an outlander. I haven't killed you either. Yes. But you're on your own. They have a whole village. So I don't want to go there. But I don't want to go back to camp and tell Hamel that I didn't dare go to Relica either. Can I persuade you to go there somehow? I won't go there unless I know it's safe. Do you want me to be your bodyguard? You, but you're an outlander. Probably lead me to a cave, kill me yourself. What if I get some kind of guarantee of safe passage to the village? Will that do? Yes, that will do. Chieftain from the mountain camp has sent me as a representative to Relica. That is intriguing news, Rilthor, but we have not seen him yet. Well, that's the problem. He doesn't dare come into Relica. He's afraid he's going to get hurt. What? He's not much of a warrior, is he? That's what I thought. He says he wants a guarantee of safety. I will meet with this man on one condition. Your group split off from Relica. They stole one of our ancient relics. Ancient rock. Ancient rock? What did it do? Did it look pretty? Not especially, I think. The rock was just a rock. It had no special properties. Was its essence no different from any other rock. What did it mean? It symbolized our refusal to use the runestones for ourselves, instead relying on our own abilities. The people you speak of took the stone with them when they left for the mountains. They claimed their way of living was more pure and close to nature. Is that true? Maybe. Is where there's harm in a bit of feasting from time to time. In any case, before the council and I meet with anyone from their camp, they will have to give our rock back. I use with some stamina potions for this one. Run here, run there, run everywhere. I think he'll let me over this. Did you use the rope again? Yeah, you might as well. Look around and see none of the camps are about. Few swings of your pick, you split off a pile of rock and sneakily put it in your pocket. What do you have there, Outlander? It's not our rock, is it? No, of course not. See? Completely different rock. Much smaller. Alright, be on your way then. Master of Deception. See what this imp has for us. I don't need more than one space. They'll come in handy at some point. I've brought you back your rock. Really? Let me see. This rock seems a lot smaller than how Bard made it out to be. Well, it's not the whole rock. It's part of the rock. Split it in two. You truly have the Flemic spirit in you. Yes, we are satisfied with sharing the rock. I'll meet with this representative and will inform the council to join us here in the long haul. Although I see that money is already here. Can I have a guarantee of safe passage then to give to the representative? Oh yes, here it is. Just need to find him again. Where did he go? I don't think it goes this far south. There he is. Sverdy. Why'd you walk straight past him? Opie. Runt gave me the guarantee of safe passage to give it to you. Let me see that. Well, you want to be sure it's authentic. Here you go. Okay, it's valid enough. I'll talk to Brunt. Great. Right, White Wolf Mountain for the next part. Let's teleport Cammy. I think we can just run from there. White pearl fruit. Lovely. Oh. How are we getting back? Important again for using the RD cloak. Using the drum and stuff again. What is it, Outlander? About the people of Relica. I did it. I persuaded Brent to speak to your representative. Indeed, Outlander. And how did you accomplish that without giving him a rock? Well, yeah. I need to talk to you about that. Worry not. Made a wise decision, and your boldness is impressive. It does not matter, after all, how large the rock is, or what shape it is. And perhaps the two halves of the rock will have extra symbolism now, representing the two halves of the Fremnik culture. I understand that Svidi's meeting with Brent went quite well. I must thank you for your assistance, Outlander. And about your food supplies, I found the seed may be of interest to you. Interesting. What is it? It's the seed of the white pearl fruit. Grows on White Wolf Mountain even in the snow. With luck you'll be able to grow here. This is a great gift. Which I humbly accept. Two jobs done. It's going to be a fighting time. Oh, I need to use the pole, don't I? Hey, Islif. Spirit thing. Hello. Yes? I did what you asked me to. I improved the relations between Relica and the mountain camp, and I found a new supply of food. Yes, Realtor, I can sense that this is so. So do you have any other quests for me, perhaps with some bigger rewards? I do not fully understand what you speak of, but I do have one more task I would like you to do. My father does not believe I am dead. In his heart he knows it to be true, but he cannot accept it. You must convince him. Once you have convinced my father, everyone else in the camp will follow, and perhaps they can move on again. And how do I do that exactly? I don't think I'll be able to get him down to this little island. I must leave that to you. All I know is that I was attacked by some creature or animal while I was sitting by the lake. It dragged me off, and I remember nothing else. Perhaps this will help you. I cannot provide further assistance. It's a bit heavy on the music side. Chill out a bit. Hello. Who dares to disturb my slumber? It's just me, no one special. Have you come then to pay your respects? How exactly do I do that? With your blood, mortal. You mean a sacrifice? Are you some kind of god? I am the guardian of the mountain. The god of the northern lands. I move the earth and control the skies. I am the Kendall. You look like a man in a bear suit. What did you say, mortal? I said you look like a man wearing a bear suit.
How did you figure that out? How did you know?
I just said you look like a man wearing a bear suit. I didn't know you were. What are you doing here, pretending to be a god?
The people that live in the mountains here, they are superstitious lot. They fear a few things. But magic, gods, they're scared to death of. So I took on the guise of one of the legends. It's a good way of being left alone.
You leave them alone as well?
You're referring to the skeletons you see here. Yes, I did. Most of the time, at least. When there was no troll to be ambushed, and I had to eat.
Did you kill a young lady by the lake just recently?
Recently? Oh no. The entrance you came through has been blocked off for a good many years now. I've only seen trolls and occasional stray dwarfs since then, until you came along. But yes, more than 10 years ago, I did kill someone like that.
Can I see that corpse? I'd like to make sure of something.
She's just over there, in the center, with the dress. I did not eat her after I killed her. She was too beautiful for that.
Yeah, she does match the description I was given. It is her after all. I humbly request to be given the remains so I can return them to our father.
I cannot do that. If they knew I wasn't a god, if our father knew I killed his daughter, the whole tribe would come in here at once and I'd be finished.
Kill you myself.
Come and try.
It doesn't have much HP for a level 70. Easy. Way around. Do you know there's a strange bear-like thing in a cave near the pool?
Yes, the Kendall.
Only the cave is hidden behind some trees, you see. What do you mean you know that already?
Of course. We planted the trees there ourselves many years ago. It is unwise to come too close to a god, so we made sure no one would go there anymore.
But he's not a god. He's a man in a bear suit and he killed your daughter. Why didn't you tell me she's been missing for more than 10 years?
14 years to be exact. I didn't say otherwise, did I? As for the Kendall, what proof Have ye of these serious accusations?
Well, I've only gone and killed him, haven't I?
You have? And we have made an enormous mistake, as did he. Impersonating a god bears the highest penalty imaginable. I did not think of that kind of justice would be delivered by the hand of an outlander.
I also found your daughter. The bearman killed her.
That's true then, after all. Let me see her body, please.
Of course.
Yes, I see it is her. So it is also true that you spoke to a spirit at the pool.
Yep, that's true.
Then she must be buried there. The island. Center of the pool to bring peace to her spirit. This is the most unusual situation. But you bury her.
I will.
And please listen closely. She is given a proper burial. She is to be buried with some of her possessions. I see she is still wearing her dress, so you'll need one more item. And she has been buried. It's buried below the top. It is our tradition to build these cairns in the shape of our longboats that we use when we cross the seas, and use the rocks for this purpose. 5 or so should be enough. Only then are the burial rites complete.
5 muddy rocks. I'm gonna need to drop some stuff. I'm gonna need... What did I need the rope for? Let's drop the food. That's probably the safest thing. Probably drop the knife. Ragnar. Yeah, I need another item, don't I? I heard the news from Hamel, Outlander. Alas, I have known this to be so for a long time, but Hamel just didn't want to listen. Hamel asked me to bury her with some of her possessions, but he doesn't have any more. Do you have anything that may help? I'm not altogether sure. I do have that one, maybe appropriate. I was going to give her a necklace, but when we were supposed to meet her many years ago, I still have it since it was a gift for Ace Life. Technically it's hers. Once you carry it, Outlander, I'll give it to you. Thank you, I'll make sure she's given a proper burial. Just dropping fish everywhere. You dig a hole in the ground and carefully lay down the skeleton of the chieftain's daughter. Together with her necklace, you then close the hole, creating a small burial mound. All you need to do is build the cairn on top. Congratulations, you have completed the Mountain Daughter. 2 quest points, 2000 prayer XP, and 1000 stack XP, and a bear head. Job done. Might be able to pick up my fish if I'm quick enough. It's just despawned. So I think that's either the third or fourth quest for tonight. I am going to leave it there for tonight, and I'll be carrying on Saturday again. Thanks very much for watching. If you're still watching, remember to follow, like, subscribe, whatever, if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully. Thanks very much and have a good night.